one, there's my job.
In the future, Globicide products will be assembled by robots, eliminating the need for moronic human workers.
Super.
I can't talk to androids. Is he all right?
Yes, I think so.
He's not talking.
Well, I've switched off his communication mechanism to conserve power.
You'll have to make a speech at his coronation.
Right, he'll make a speech. Don't worry. It won't be a long one, but he'll make a speech.
I don't know what it is about androids. I know it's silly. Do you know what I mean?
Funny thing, some androids feel like that about humans.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, we're back here with Dr. Cookie.
Hello.
And he's a real doctor too, and we're going to talk about deep underground military robot alien bases here. And the latest on the Louisiana sinkhole is not looking good.
They must be destroyed.
And you're talking about your crazy whirlpool portal that you got. If you take all the drugs in your medicine cabinet and throw it in the toilet, right?
And you look into the toilet for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Stargate.
Yeah, it's the same thing as when you say Biggie Smalls 3 times in the mirror 3 times. He shows up behind you and caps you. Yeah, that was on South Park or whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen the
right.
latest one I seen is South Park one is they're doing Sarcastaball, where Kyle's dad or whatever, Stan,
Come on,
he's
Peter,
being
put
all
the baby down.
yeah.
We don't need sound effects.
That was actually
I brought my own sound effects with me.
Dr.
Come
Cooker
on,
there.
Peter.
What an awesome voice. So the Sarcastaball.
It was acquainted to Seth MacFarlane, I think.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Do you sound like that guy? You could do the voices." I'm like, sitting there one day watching Family Guy with my son, and I did Lois. I don't know how I did it. All of a sudden, it was like, "Oh, Peter, stop it!" It just freaked me out. It was like,
freaks me out too.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's so uncanny or whatever. You can do Stewie. I've heard you do a bunch of other ones too, like.
Well, my radio voice changed.
Yeah, you switch. It'll take you about 5-10 minutes, and you'll switch, but
all the time.
Because honestly, it's like being a superhero, dude. You got a normal life you got to live and everything, and a rock and roll star, and like Buckaroo Banzai, you got.
Well, there is
a space, time continuum space portal in your washroom too, which is.
That's right.
Just it has
the
to do with deep
of
underground.
Life, we call it.
Yeah, because when they go to dig basements and stuff in Salt Spring Island, they got Blaster Dave, and he comes and he fractures a lot of rock, and there's a lot of crystal waves, and you ride an astral wave from one of those, comes right up your plumbing from your toilet, man, guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah.
There's gas coming on there.
Blasterino wash, the gas goes down it, and then the portal stream comes out of it, because it permeates up the water when you flush it and it streams.
Satan's coming out of there.
Not when it's sitting
there. I'm putting stuff in there.
Yeah.
Satan's coming out.
Yeah, I know he will, and this is probably the place to do it. You know,
get him out of there, man.
Yeah, so it's probably the Salt Spring Island. The little two protuberances on the island is probably horns for a giant devil thing. We're just waiting for some more TEPCO Daiichi nuclear fallout and some of that green algae snow they found 2,000 miles away at the bottom of the ocean is probably creeping here, and it's going to make a giant banana slug come to life or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you got me there. It's the first time I sweared on the air.
I didn't hear a swear.
I did the F.
I never heard it. That was earlier.
Number F.
That was off air. Number F.
Was it?
Like
awesome.
Sensimilla Street?
No, we're still on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still on. Yeah. So, this deep underground military robot base in Reginald Hill, I'm pretty sure we traversed it, And
yeah, and your compass won't work. Your GPS won't work.
I honestly had a compass.
I'm saying alien spacecraft buried 100 million years ago underneath the mountain, or there's a lot of minerals in there, like one or the other.
Yeah, there's aliens among us. Remember
among us.
Buzz Aldrin's buddy there that passed away, Neil Armstrong? This is what he had to say. And here's a little clip. It's
They obviously have a different body configuration than we do, and the little grays, that's the most prevalent one.
He walked on the moon. Tonight, he says, aliens are among us.
And those little gray aliens are mostly prevalent in asteroids in our solar system. They seem to have a mining operation in the rings of Saturn. There's other alien species that, such as Control, other than the grays. I think it's a crustacean three-eyed species that owns the Black Knight satellite. You ever hear that thing? It looks like the giant horse chess piece. It's really scary, man. It seems to shapeshift too, but it was one of the original terrestrial satellites in the dawn of awareness that they found, other than the planet Nearaboo, that's going to go through your windshield like a caribou.
Was that caribou?
Yeah. Planet.
Really?
Yeah, caribou will go through your windshield, so will planet Nearaboo here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, December 21st they're talking about it. Yeah, Earth and Nearaboo are going to get into 50-50. They'll have to exchange insurance and everything. They'll trade some paint. Hey? And those Nearabooians, they're really tough there. I think they colonized our planet. So we got access to secret underground bases and passcodes, and I don't even know how.
I got passcodes, routes to secret underground kingdoms, complete access to the industrial data grid interface. Now I don't even know what that shit means. But I mean, I need to ask you about it because I like it. I like it a lot.
Hello?
Cooker, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the weather today will be 70 degrees, variable clouds.
That's what this device says right here. It says 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well, Maxwell, it's going to snow.
Yeah, I think it might snow before it rains. It's getting really chilly, but
It might snow.
seeing as how they got that weather machine cranked on full blast, it's not like they got the air conditioner going right now. It's they just got the rain choked off, and this is the worst drought I've ever seen in 50 years.
20 years, I think. Say 20 years.
Well, I was just thinking about the 50s, sort of, like way back then. That was the worst.
Well, 1954, I think there was a fire on Maxwell.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I had a really bad forest fire.
Yeah, it's really bad for us because we're just waiting for the first rain.
Yeah, and everything's dying, too. So.
Yeah, even natural indigenous plants, Banana Joe was telling me they're starting to perish.
Yeah. Like thimbleweeds are already going.
It's really scary. I mean, I look at people's lawns and it's tinder dry, and there's people that depend on rain shine, like last year, because they started lawn mowing businesses. Do you got it on speaker, or?
I do.
I got it a huge echo.
Oh,
still.
Sorry. Take care of that. Oh, now it's even worse.
It's got the radio on feedback. I got this show recorded. Hey, Dr. Teddy Lee, Dr. Cooker,
you bet.
you awesome, Dr. Cookie. Man, am I ever gonna get this right?
Yep.
Jeez,
Cookie Monster.
I'm gonna write it down, Dr. Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
I have to get some clips for that.
Love cookies. Especially if they have shrooms in them.
Yeah, man.
Long head.
So I think we got another song coming up.
Awesome.
And we got a wacky echo going here, so we're gonna have to be careful with the microphone.